feeling pretty good about themselves, especially the defense. They smothered the Steelers Friday night at the Lang.
I'm excited about, where we're headed.
I went out there and I just let it flow.
I'm tickled to death. We set out this year to be the #1 defense, and we're definitely on the right track.
Boy, must have been turned out.
Get to stepping.
You looking like a fool.
Yo, what's up with that? Chill, cuz.
Loser. Man, he must have been turned out.
Yo, fellas, wait up.
I'm really happy that these young kids could showcase their work in a legitimate professional sport. Because mixed martial arts was always like an underground thing. And I have to say one thing, it draws a lot of young people.
Break his neck!
It packs the house. There's no big names. The place was packed.
I think it's awesome.
Sold out crowd.
#1!
If you're a better wrestler, then we'll stand up and fight.
Alexis!
If you want to stand up and fight, then we'll go to the ground.
Pro wrestling, you get slammed with a special move, you're down for 3 seconds. There's none of that. You get knocked out, you got knocked out. There's nothing fake about a knockout.
It's all about putting on a show. It's half as much putting on a show as it is doing a fight.
We go to the scorecards.
What they said, I read somewhere, people getting real cocky after they win the heavyweight belt or anybody. I mean, you get a sense of ego. This is my 4th belt, and like I've never had that. But one thing that always kept me humble. I read somewhere, it said a belt's real nice, but you know what? A belt only covers 4 inches of your ass. The rest is up to you.
It's hard to see what's happening on the ground a lot, but believe me, them guys are working. They're going for submissions, they're going for arm bars, chokes.
This is the new breed of fighting. This is what's going to take over. In 6 years, we're going to be getting $1 million paydays.
Just keep looking out for me, I'm putting Philadelphia on the map for more than just this boxing now, There's MMA world out there, very big MMA world now, so I want to be the first one from Philadelphia to actually be known for it,
I think the people really like it that it's man to man, mano y mano, and that's.
Take a drive by the corner of 18th and Packer in South Philly, and you can't miss Lombardi's Prime Meats.
35 years in business and keep going. Going in.
Hey, want to give me, Chris? Give me an order for Tom under here, please.
Inside, it's a slice of life, an old-time butcher shop.
Yeah. You want to cut that?
The proprietor's name,
Vince Lombardi.
You heard right, Vince Lombardi, just like the legendary coach of the Green Bay Packers, only without the Super Bowl trophies and, well, the incredible fame. But this Vince Lombardi is a celebrity in his own right.
Yeah, there he is, the best butcher in South Philly, no doubt.
Famous for filling the bellies of all people in South Philly.
Lombardi, who, by the by, is an Eagles fan, quotes the football great.
Winning is not everything, it's the only thing.
Everybody grabbing out there, nobody tackling.
That's the truth, though. What he says, it's the truth. You have to be on the top, Somebody recognize you, otherwise nobody will know you.
Well, they know him here. The 62-year-old packs in the patrons. So what's in a name? A name like Vince Lombardi on, of all streets, Packer Ave.
That's a good name. Good Italian name.
When they say, what's your name? I said, Vince Lombardi. He says, Vince Lombardi, are you sure? Sometime I kid around and say, yeah, he was my father.
Too much out there!
Lombardi's son Anthony says while his dad doesn't throw the pigskin, he makes a heck of a coach.
He's like him. He's always coaching, he's always teaching, he's always preaching.
Within minutes, he was coaching me.
Right here? Yeah, that's good.
All right, Vincey.
This is a roast pork.
All right.
And this is what everybody buys for the Eagles game.
I think I stink at this, by the way.
No, you know what it is? You got the wrong knife.
Wrong knife? Come on.
Wrong knife.
Let me give you a longer knife.
Why are you giving me that look?
That's Mickey. He is a card.
See, this finger guides the knife.
Oh.
Very good. That's it. That's it.
See? That's right.
Yeah, now you flip it over. Look at that. Look at that. It's like mine.
That's what I'm talking about.
See that? No, she's a butcher. She's a complete butcher. She passed the test.
Listen, what are you doing tomorrow?
On the field, they are the beauties cheering on the beasts. But off the field, there are brains behind that beauty. Take Tiffany Della Gellis, who trades in her pom-poms for fatigues.
The main reaction that I get when I tell people that I'm also a cheerleader is pretty surprising. That it's hard to believe that someone can have almost two different lives.
Try walking in her boots. This first-year cheerleader's been an Army reservist since 2002. And for Eagles cheerleader Carolyn Blake, who's a perfect 34, 26, 34, numbers are for tabulating. By day, she's an accountant for KPMG, one of the world's top 4 accounting firms.
We look at financial statements and we kind of make sure that they're correct and free of any misstatement or fraud.
And meet biologist Kenyatta Sharp, a senior researcher for Campbell's Soup.
I'm here at 6:30 in the morning. I'm usually out at a decent time in the afternoon and go home and prepare for practice in the evening.
For each of the cheerleaders, it's a balancing act, and practice makes perfect.
There's engineers, there's teachers, biologists, sales, you name it. We all juggle a career as well as being on the team.
That means juggling a crazy schedule.
It's pretty rough just having to have an obligation to 2 big things at once.
I gotta go! Monday Night Football is crazy. Usually the cheerleading squad is usually there about 3 to 4 hours before game time, and everyone knows Monday Night Football doesn't go off until midnight, and then I'm back to work at 6:30 in the morning. So that's a long day.
Long days they all signed up for when they tried out, each with a united team spirit, separated only by individual dreams, like Tiffany, who felt a patriotic calling.
People were over there and making so many big sacrifices, and I, in a way, felt bad that I was just sitting back watching it on TV and felt that there was something more that I could do.
Even with a promising career at her firm, Carolyn still felt something was missing.
I just really wanted to perform, so I thought I would try out for a team, and I just went for it, and I made it.
After fine-tuning her lifestyle and her work schedule, somehow she, like the others, has made it work.
I'd be lying if I said it wasn't hard or that I've had times where I've struggled.
And with the ladies' busy schedules, being organized proves a crucial skill.
I live by my date book. I call it my Bible, my personal Bible.
For these dynamic gals, the key is to choreograph their lives without missing a step. A personal and professional challenge that takes place behind the scenes.
We do have real jobs, and a lot of people say real jobs, but it's not like that.
American woman, listen what I say.
We have brains behind the beauty, and that we do work so hard, and that we love what we do. I just wish people could see all of that.